What's up, movie lovers? My name is Kyle, and welcome to Frame by Frame, a series dedicated to the craft of filmmaking. Today, let's start with a fundamental truth of storytelling. Character is action. Now, what's that mean? Well, it's simple. How a character confronts the challenges in their way defines who they are. You see, the best drawn characters don't just talk about who they are, they show you who they are. And one company knows that better than anyone: Marvel Studios. Now, I'm sure you'd be more inclined to believe that the sky is blue because God is sad for the dumb thing I just said. But trust me, it's true. And I can give you more than trust to go on, because all the evidence I need is in Joss Whedon's 2012 blockbuster, The Avengers. Let's start with old Captain America. He's a patriotic World War II vet, a super soldier with a strict moral code, a man who believes in defending the defenseless and all that jazz. But let's distill that down to traits. Cap, aka Steve Rogers, is a leader. He's a master tactician, a result of his combat experience. And because of this experience, he can keep his cool under fire. Attributes all shown to us right here.
You take them through the basement or through the subway. You keep them off the streets. I need a perimeter as far back as 39th.
Why the hell should I take orders from you? I need men in those buildings. Lead the people down and away from the streets. You got it. We're gonna set up a perimeter all the way down to 39th Street.
And here as well when he's quarterbacking the rest of the Avengers team.
Until we can close that portal, our priority is containment. Barton, I want you on that roof. Eyes on everything. Call out patterns and strays. Stark, you got the perimeter. Anything gets more than 3 blocks out, you turn it back or you turn it to ash. Can you give me a lift?
Right. Better clench up, Legolas.
Now take the Iron Man, formerly known as Tony Stark. He's a genius engineer, a charismatic egomaniac with a deep distrust of authority.
Yeah, I can fly.
Simplify, and we get a man who uses his mind to solve problems. And given his engineering background, he uses weapons of his own design to do so. He also executes his plans in spectacular fashion because, after all, he's got to be the star of the show. Just take a look at this sequence to see what I'm talking about.
Where's Banner? Has he shown up yet?
Banner.
Just keep me posted. Jarvis, find me a soft spot.
Tony doesn't just rush in on his own here. He's game planning, using his brain instead of his brawn. Also note how he asks Banner's location and tasks Jarvis with finding the target's weak spot.
Well, we got his attention. What the hell was step 2?
Now here, Tony uses flares of his own design to steer the Chitauri Leviathan into his trap, which leads to, finally, the payoff.
Hold on.
So Tony drew the Leviathan to Banner knowing he'd Hulk out and attack it, giving Tony the chance he needed to zero in on the Leviathan's soft spot Jarvis located for him earlier. And true to form, Tony blows the space serpent up in spectacular fashion. But remember how I said Tony has a different side to his personality, a certain seething hatred for the powers that be? Well, rest assured Whedon doesn't gloss over that fact either. Just watch.
Something to kickstart the cube.
When did you become an expert in thermonuclear astrophysics?
Last night.
That little doodad Tony planted, it's a decryption device, one of his own design, and one he uses to hack into S.H.I.E.L.D.'s databases. As again, Stark trusts no one in a position of power higher than his own. But how does he try to undermine S.H.I.E.L.D.'s would-be authority? Well, by outsmarting Agent Hill with a sleight of hand, another display of Stark's intelligence at work. Now let's talk the Green Goliath, the World Breaker, the Hulk, aka Bruce Banner, aka Joe Fixit. What? Yeah, that's an actual alias for the Hulk. Good f***ing job on that one, Marvel. But you know Dr. Banner, brilliant nuclear physicist from a broken home, a timid, troubled man who became even more troubled after being dosed with massive amounts of gamma radiation. Now when he gets angry, he turns into the Hulk. And when the Hulk gets angry, he turns into a way bigger Hulk. So I think we can define the green guy with one word: unstable. Given that, how do you think he solves his problems? There's no forethought. There's no craftiness. There's just smashing. Lots and lots of smashing.
Puny God.
But unstable as he is, the Hulk is as likely to bash his friends as he is his enemies, as we see here when he goes after Scarlett Johansson. Don't worry though, Scarlett's probably used to that kind of attention anytime she walks outside in a low-cut shirt. Ha ha ha! Boob jokes! We got 'em too. But the Hulk is action personified. I mean, he only says like a handful of lines throughout the entire film. Everything else is conveyed purely through his physicality. Like here, when the Hulkster expresses his polite dissatisfaction to Thor regarding their last dispute. Don't worry, he's alright. He's Thor after all, the fair-haired Asgardian god. He can fly, he can travel through dimensions, summon lightning, control the wind. It sounds like I'm setting up for a joke, but I'm not. Abilities honed through his enchanted hammer, Mjolnir, a weapon Thor alone can wield.
But Vision picked it up in episode 300 of the...
Shut up. Shut your mouth. And just go along with it, you nerds. Naturally though, all this power forged Thor into a pretty fearless fighter, one who tends to underestimate would-be challengers, like old Cap here.
Put that hammer down.
You want me to put the hammer down?
Are we done here?
Note how he mocks Cap. Thor's smug about it, as if he believes there's no way this little blue man could withstand Mjolnir's power. But when the shield reflects the hammer fall, Thor's flabbergasted. I mean, just look at that face. It's all full of flabbergasment. But Thor's confidence can come in handy. He's the only Avenger who doesn't hesitate to take on the Hulk after all. In fact, Thor seems to relish the challenge. Just look at how he reacts to his injury post being slapped across the hangar. And I'm not really referencing the fact he's kind of making a weird seductive pose that looks like he should be on a Taylor Swift album. And now I feel like I'm going to throw up because she makes terrible music and I'm going off on a tangent. Let's roll the damn clip. Here, Whedon has the Hulk try to lift Mjolnir, only to demonstrate through action that even the strongest Avenger can't pick up the Asgardian's hammer, further reinforcing the magnitude of Thor's powers. Now you may want to ask me, Kyle, what about Hawkeye and Black Widow? To which I say, who? So in summation, what is character? Well, it's action. It's how a hero confronts the challenges in his or her way, a pattern of choice that stems from an established backstory. So lose that 10-minute monologue, force your characters to make decisions, because trust me, when they come alive on screen just like the Avengers did, the audience will thank you for it. Now, the Avengers have gone on quite a few adventures in their time, and to showcase the hero's journey, this month's Loot Crate theme is Quest, a celebration of daring voyages to far-off places. But before we map out our expedition, let's talk about Loot Crate. It's a monthly subscription service that delivers a crate like this one to your door every month. Inside is a variety of licensed gear, collectibles, apparel, you name it. A $40 value for less than $20 a month. All you need to do is sign up by the April 19th cutoff at 9 p.m. Pacific to get your loot. So, if you'd like to join, follow the URL on screen and enter the code FRAME to save 10% on your subscription. Trust me, it'll be one trip you won't regret taking. Thank you for watching Cinephiles, and make sure to subscribe to this channel, Film Theory, for more fantastic film-related content. If you'd like to check out more Frame by Frame, click the frame to the left to watch my episode on the Batman adaptations. Or if you'd like to check out a Film Theory episode on Batman vs. Superman, click the frame to the right. And until next time, my name is Kyle, and this has been Frame by Frame.